Take the towel and place it under your bottom. Bring the soles of your feet together. Pull in your abdominals and make sure you're sitting up very tall. Think about your lower abdominals engaging and each vertebrae sitting on top of each other and your chin parallel to the floor. Just use the muscles in your back just to pull your shoulders down and then just flatten your shoulders down there. And again, just pull your shoulders down and flatten the shoulders down there. Okay, this stops your shoulders from rising and creating tension in the back of the neck. Place your hands to your ankles, and as you breathe in, just allow your knees to float up. So you're breathing in, knees coming up. As you breathe out, your knees sink towards the floor. Breathing in, knees up. And out, just think of them sinking towards the floor. One more time here. Breathe in, the knees come up. And out, they sink towards the floor. And just hold it here in the cobbler. Your hands are on your ankles, and you're just thinking of gravity taking your knees towards the floor. Pulling in the abdominals, the muscles in the back are active too, keeping the shoulders down, nice long neck, and chin parallel to the floor. And then just slowly cross your ankles, still thinking about your abdominals and your back being nice and straight. Just circle your shoulders again. So you're just circling those shoulders, and it's just the shoulders which move. And this is where you have to really pull in your abdominals so that you don't let your back change shape as you're circling your shoulders. Settle the shoulders down there. Place your hands onto your shoulders. Bring your elbows together. Circle around past your ears. And then elbows down. Again, elbows together. Circle past your ears. And then elbows down. And once again here, as you're doing this, you've got to really pull in those abdominals so that you can't change the shape of your back. It's literally just your arms. And just take one more here, elbows together, circle around the outside, and then just release your hands beside you. Clasp your hands in front of you. Imagine someone pulling your hands forward, drop your chin onto your chest and then push your shoulders down. So you should feel a stretch across the top of the upper back. And we just hold it here. And then take the arms up to the ceiling, pulling in the abdominals as you go. And hold it here, reaching really long. Making sure you keep your stomach tight, and once again you're making sure your back's straight and those lower abdominals are engaged. Then release your arms, clasp your hands behind your lower back, roll your shoulders back, and then lift your hands so that you're stretching your chest. And then release the hands. And this is where you'll need your soft belt. Take your belt in your right hand, reach your right arm up to the ceiling, bend the right elbow, and then hold the other end of the belt with your left hand behind you. Just hold it here. And you can use this to increase the stretch by walking your hand further up the belt until eventually you can join your hands behind your back. And then just release the stretch. Reach the right arm up and lower the arm and take the left hand down. Then take the belt in the left hand, reach the left hand up to the ceiling, bend the left elbow, and it's the right arm which goes around the back, holding onto the other end of the belt. And keep using the belt here to walk your hands closer to each other until eventually you don't need the belt anymore. And then just release the arms. And just place the belt beside you, still sitting cross-ankled. Place the left hand to the right knee and the right hand behind you. Slowly twist around the back, pulling in the abdominals and going from the bottom up, so you spiral from the base of your back all the way up until the last thing you turn is your head. And then just hold it here. And slowly coming back center, once again starting from the base of the back as you bring yourself round. And the last thing you bring back is your head. Just change here, so your right hand goes to the outside of the left knee, left hand behind you, making sure you're sitting up tall before you start, and then twist around to the back, starting at the base of the lower back, spiraling all the way up. Last thing you turn is your head, and just hold it here. Make sure that you're breathing all of the time. You never hold your breath. And then slowly bring yourself back to center. And we take that one more time on each side. So it's a left hand to the right knee, right hand behind you, and you're slowly twisting around to the back, beginning from the base of the spine, spiraling all the way up. And the last thing you turn is your head. Breathing all the time. And then coming back. And changing over. So right hand to the outside of the left knee, left hand behind you. Beginning from the base of your spine, twist around the back. And think of a spiral. Last thing to turn is your head, and then coming back center. And now just straighten the legs in front of you, and once again you'll need to pick up your belt. Place the sole of your left foot against the inside of your right leg. Take your belt and just loop it around your right foot. Breathe in and pull in your stomach and lengthen your spine. And as you breathe out, just bend your elbows and take your body towards your right leg. And hold it here. And then again, as you breathe in, think of growing out of the top of your head. So you breathe in and grow. And as you breathe out, you bend your elbows and take your body towards the right leg. And we just hold it here. And the same here. Once you increase your flexibility, you can remove the belt and hold onto your foot. And slowly uncurling. And then changing legs. So straighten your left leg. Place the right sole against the inside of your left leg. And then loop the belt around the foot. Flex the foot. Breathe in and grow out of the top of your head. So breathe in, lengthen. As you breathe out, incline your upper body forwards. So you want to move with a straight back and move in one piece, hinging from the hips. And again, breathe in and grow. As you breathe out, just incline the upper body. And just hold it here. So you're feeling the lengthening in the left hamstring, foot flexed. And release the stretch and slowly uncurl. Now straighten both legs and flex both feet. Once again, take the belt around both feet. Breathe in and grow. And as you breathe out, incline your upper body forwards. And hold it here. And then breathing in, growing out at the top of your head, lengthening your back. Breathing out, inclining. And if you want to do it one more time, breathe in and grow. And breathe out and increase the stretch. And we just hold it here, lengthening the hamstrings. And remember, if you don't feel like you want to do something, then just rest or just hold it in the first position, that's fine. Release the band, pulling in your abdominals, slowly uncurl. Bend both knees so that you're standing on your feet. Just take your weight forwards and push your heels over the balls of your feet. Then direct your heels towards the floor as you direct your head towards the floor. And straighten the knees and just hang here. And remember, it doesn't matter if your hands aren't on the floor, you're just hanging. Everything's progressive when we're working towards a goal. Pulling in your abdominals, slowly uncurling, piling each vertebrae on top of each other. And the last thing you bring up is your head. Just circle your shoulders to finish. Make sure you're pulling in the lower abdominals, lengthening the lower back. Legs are together, hands are beside your hips, and you're ready to move on to some standing postures.